I can't tell if this is like the most clever anime or the most stupid anime that I've seen in quite a while. Even with 4 weeks into this series, it's still making me think, are you serious? And has me laughing more or less the entire way through. Now granted, this was the least funny episode to me, but it still had the same amount of absurdity that just makes you think only in anime am I willing to watch this. I should have seen pink-haired girl coming at the end of the episode. But somehow they fooled me. Somehow they pulled a fast one on me. Despite us showing the backstory of, what's her name, Yuzu, or the, blonde-haired girl who's in love with Akane. We get to see a bit of backstory and how she fell in love with Akane, but also that there's this other sister, I believe it's another sister, or at least just, mean childhood friend, how she was just a bully and Akane was the one to kind of, slap her around, put her in her place. I should have seen this glasses girl coming, but the disguise, literally, it didn't look like a disguise. Like, in the episode, we see a disguise of this dude dressing up as Yuzu, and it totally looks off. So I was like, okay, this has to be a normal person. Turns out this bitch somehow can just, put on the ultimate disguise, and she's just trying to get back at Akane. She wants to be in the Seiji harem. But boy, does she have some fetishes of just hurting and just getting pleasure from pain. This is some severe BDSM shit. This shit's hilarious. I mean, it's clear as day she's probably gonna be in the love phone there, or whatever they're calling it these days. But this episode, it's just the dere collection at this point in time. We got the tsunderes, we got the yanderes. We're gonna have every sort of dere in this anime, in this harem biome. I'm expecting, we probably won't see it in the anime, but I wouldn't be surprised by the time that manga ends that this guy has a 100-girl harem. And it's just so funny because it's obviously making fun of the harem concepts. But I mean, the episode starts off for the first half, it's trying to be a bit more serious, but there still is that kind of parody vibe to it with whole, Yuzu's backstory and how she's in love with Akane, Guri and her just spying on her, changing and whatnot. There is some funny stuff to it, and then they try to go a bit more serious, and then Seiji saves her in the shallow lake that she would have drowned in. And there's a lot of stuff like this, but it still has that parody vibe that I liked. But I think probably the funniest stuff to it is Guri just kind of looking at the phone and doing compatibility tests, and just it's obvious that, everyone's going to have a compatibility for Seiji. He's the main character, he's the main character of a harem, all the girls are gonna love him. But I just like watching the compatibilities, Triple S is, going all against Seiji, or Triple S was going for Akane. I thought that type of stuff was actually really funny, and just the comedic, animation moments. I've always loved the kind of, I guess I would call it chibi, but it's not the traditional chibi, but when Guri goes into that, rounded form, and it's so simplified, that cracks me up every time. It's so stupid, but it cracks me up. But I mean, the end of the episode, if I have to give props to something, it's not that it's funny and it's cleverly written to parody, but also just be, obviously, it's this is so stupid it works, is the fact that they pulled a fast one on me and has this crazy girl of a character pull on the perfect disguise. I mean, you knew something was off when Seiji was, walking with her, but I wasn't expecting it was her until they got into the building when things really started to get creepy, the bloody tools on the ground. I'm just thinking to myself, this man's gonna have a rough day. I mean, it's gonna be interesting what they pull next week. I mean, it's clear as day. We got another one joining the harem, but it's so stupid it works. It's funny. I don't know if I want to even call it, is it amazing, or is it just amazing because there's so many stupid tropes that we needed to make fun of? I don't have an answer. But I'm dying to watch episode 5 next week. Let me know your thoughts in the comment section below. What was the funniest moment in the episode and why? And what are you thinking of this new character, pink-haired girl who's crazy? There's too much crazy in this anime and I love it. Let me know your thoughts, and before you leave, hit the like button to show your support. If you're new to the channel, be sure to subscribe. So until next time, everyone, please take care and have a good one.